What a Have I got you? Okay. Or okay, so hello and welcome to Mapped, and we're on tour. This is Jack. I call him Dad, but you guys can call him Jack. So whole world, Jack, whole world.
Hey world.
And this is our first tour on our trophies. That one's mine. This one's Dad's, and we're doing the Iron Ring tour. So let me tell you all about that on the road.
World, wherever you are, I bet it's not as pretty as where we are right now.
Yeah. So what? Out of all the laybys I could have picked, I did pretty well, right?
All the laybys and all the towns and all the world. You had to pull into mine.
Cool. We're early.
Not quite 8:45. We've done well.
So let's have a look at the way markers just now. So, my trusty book. So we boys are the metropolis that was Anchor.
Yeah, man, that was breathtaking. Frankly, I was a little concerned. I was happy to get out of there.
All that downtown traffic.
I found it all a little threatening.
The downtown traffic was a bit much, you know. I was losing my temper, and I was like, "Come on, just get out of the freaking way." So we're going to Montgomery Castle / Newtown. So if I punch in Newtown, it'll take us via Montgomery Castle. But that's only about Montgomery Castle. That's going to be the next point because that's 27 miles. That's a good stretch.
Okay.
So how you feel about getting there? Then get some food there because that'll get some miles into. And then between there it's 10 miles, and then our next big stretch is 40 miles between I can't pronounce it. Landing, I can't do it. To Aberystwyth.
Plan something Welsh.
Yeah, that Welsh. And I do know it because I've been there before, but I can't. It's one of those things, right? You see it, and I can't say it once I've seen it. I need someone else to say it for me to. Anyway. So we'll go to Montgomery Castle. I'll punch that in.
Yeah, let's do that. Get a coffee.
That's about 30 miles, so we can get something to eat and a coffee and go from there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'll punch that in now. Okie dokie. Hopefully this is going to work. Montgomery, yes, that's a good sign. We good?
We are good.
Let's turn these hazards off. Okay, I'm going. Alright, so let's... What a beautiful stop that was! Alright, so let me just pick up for those that are watching. So this is the Iron Ring tour. This is our first tour of 2023, but it certainly won't be our last. And this is an important tour for a number of reasons. It's primarily a shakedown tour for our European tour that's happening in a couple of months' time, or less than a couple of months now. See all the wind farms up there? On our left? That's beautiful. I like wind farms. Anyway, so yeah, it's primarily a shakedown tour for that. Figuring out these bikes, figuring out how to pack on these bikes, and using things like this massive tank bag. Secondary to that is it's Dad's first tour on a motorcycle, and it's a big thing for Dad to get bike fit, if you like, bike ready. He has ridden and has got a background in riding. He has not ridden for a significant amount of time, and he's jumping, and he's jumping on a big bike like this. So it's one of those to take advantage of the weekend, to get some miles and hours in the saddle, and just to get comfortable with it all. So that's the two. And thirdly, it's a tour. We've been itching to get out on the road to escape for a bit. So I put together a real basic loop around northern Wales, covering some fun places, and the aim is to see as many castles as possible. We've already seen one, but we weren't filming. It was literally about 10 miles down the road, but we wanted to ease into the beginning of the ride because it's only like 8:30 now. Our start point today was Clun, in the centre of the universe, for those who don't know, in Shropshire, and we saw Clun Castle. So now we're on the way to Montgomery Castle. So it's no particular reason why we're going to see castles. It's just to add a little bit of fun to the tour. Anyway, so that's the setup. This is what we're doing. Dad, I'm going to hand over to you so you can give the guys a bit of a context to what I made reference to about your journey with bikes.
Sure. Yeah, no, I can flesh that out a little bit. So, I 300 years ago, I used to ride motorcycles here in England, and in Jersey, the island of Jersey. Anyway, the last machine I had was, for those of you old enough to remember or go look it up, was Yamaha XT500, which was kind of a trail bike stance. At least that's what they were called in those days. 500cc single cylinder 4-stroke, and tons of torque, and if you wound it up, it had plenty of gun too. Anyway, that was good fun. Yeah. Subsequent to that, I've been, up until a couple of years ago, been living in Bermuda for almost 40 years.
Look at the view, Dad. Sorry, interrupt. Look at that.
Hope the cameras are picking this up.
Yeah, man.
That's some sort of spectacular,
Yeah, man. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all right. So in Bermuda, so there's a limit on the size of machine you can get there. When I first, I don't know, half the time I was there, the limit was 100cc, believe it or not. And then about a couple of years ago or something, they upped it to 125. Anyway, so most of that time I had a scooter. They're pretty ubiquitous in Bermuda. There's a limitation on car ownership to keep the number of vehicles on the roads down, but there's no limitation on owning two wheels. So most people probably have a scooter, and the advantage with the scooter is because it's step through and it has a foot plate. You can use it to go and do your grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And stack the bags up on the foot plate. Anyway, that's kind of that.
Okay,
but I haven't ridden a serious machine for 40 years.
There we go.
And so I'm now riding a bike for the first time in a very long time, and it happens to be this machine, and this is a heavy ass bike. A lot of heavy machines, it's heavy when you're stopped or moving very slowly. But of course, once you're underway,
okay, Dad, we've got some I'm sorry to interrupt, sharp corners, so just take it easy going into this. There's a bit of a switchback going into here.
Yeah.
Nothing to, there we go.
Well, thanks, mate.
That's all right, and we've got another one
on the subject of not having ridden for 40 years and now being on this thing, viewing world, if you suddenly find that we're in the hedgerows, bear with me. bear with me. So once you're underway, the heaviness goes away, and in this machine it just translates to stability. So it's a great bike to ride.
Yeah, absolutely.
But 2 weeks ago, we've had really lousy weather. Ooh, saw that.
Yeah, I launched myself
that
on
one.
it. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, we've had lousy weather, so I haven't had a chance to get out on it up until 2 weeks ago on the Saturday, and it was not great, but it was good enough. So I took it out for the first time 2 weeks ago, and for about 2 hours, something like that, did about 100 miles.
Solo ride, yeah.
It was terrific. It was. I was happy that my fundamental ability to ride a motorcycle was still there. I mean, it was easier. But my big learning curve, and I'm still deep in the heart of that, is handling this machine at low speeds and all of that. So,
yeah.
But it'll, and as Blake said, that's
Babbling Brook.
a big part of Babbling Brook.
Sorry.
A big part of this tour is for me, and it's getting used to riding again in different terrain, and particularly the slow speed stuff, and no doubt a hill start or two along the way. All of that stuff. Anybody who's ridden the bike knows that basic riding is generally not that difficult. It's the slow speed stuff that tests you more. So that's
the deal.
That's where we are.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad, for the summary there. And I'm not riding very well at all at the moment. It's just so it's just as much for me, because obviously this is the first tour of the season, so it's getting back into the swing of things. And I'm not on a GS, right? So it's a completely different bike. It's very different. So these things are fantastic. I'm really pleased with mine, and the party piece with it. In terms of the bike, I'll do a separate video on focusing on the machine. But the party piece for me is the engine. It's that big 1200 triple, and it just howls. It just purrs. It's so smooth, and I thoroughly enjoy riding it. But this thing is completely loaded with gadgets and toys and comfort, and it has been specifically designed for its purpose of long distance touring on roads. Obviously, nothing off-road about it, but it's a lot of fun and a lot of comfort, and I'm enjoying it a lot at the moment for this intended purpose. And we both intend to get our money's worth, if you like, out of our new bikes by going on our tours that we've planned. So yeah, and that's a lot. I think that brings us up to speed with the platform where we're at and what we're doing, and brings us up to speed with everything. I'm loving this road, by the way. This is just so much fun with all the babbling brooks and the ups and downs. Hey, Craven Arms. Okay, we're going right. That's a right. Oh, come on. Okay, so hopefully this is taking me to the Montgomery that I want to go to. Okay, it's clear on the left. Go. All clear. Oh, balls! I was about to turn left there. Damn. Wasn't paying attention. Have I still got you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess once again it'll reroute us.
Yeah. No biggie.
Or is this a gas station?
Yeah.
Do you want to turn?
Oh yeah,
just
that's a
keep
good
going?
chat. That's using your noggin. Oh wait, hang on. Just thinking it through. Where are you? Behind me? Just thinking it through. If we go that way,
yeah,
it's going to be a ridiculously sharp turn.
Yeah.
We'll carry on. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. You okay with fuel?
Okay with what?
Fuel, gas.
Oh yeah. I got about half a tank, so
Okay. That's
at some
fine.
point we need
You'll be
to
fine.
stop,
Yeah.
top up.
Careful of that lip there. All right. So we're on a bit of a mission right now, just to find some breakfast, some food. We wanted to get some miles under our belt, as I said a second ago, I think, just to ease into it all. And I was just so ready to go, you know, after all the planning and prep and waiting and waiting and waiting. You know, I just wanted to go. I think we both wanted to go. So we just had some coffee and you know, set the bikes up and went. And this is where we are. So it's still, like I already covered really early, I think. Hello, horsies. Oh. It's like, oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard a thump then. I thought, geez, my heart went into my chest. My chest.
Sorry.
It is in my chest. Oh, Jesus. It was awful. It was an awful sound, and I thought you might have dropped it. Oh.
No, I was going at the horse. Is all.
Damn, that was awful, Dad. I was such when your heart just drops.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Oh,
I'm
anyway.
sorry.
Anyway, sorry.
I'll give you prior warning if I'm going to go all mushy over some farm animal.
Anyway, yeah, so we're on a mission to find some food. That's what I was trying to get to there. So hopefully the next stop we'll have somewhere that will be open, because it's about 5 to 9 right now. I'm just bowled away going back and forth on subjects about how stunning this morning is. We couldn't have been more lucky. Clear blue skies, there's a light frost over everything, so it just adds to it all for me. It's so picturesque. And the bike was covered in ice this morning, my bike at least. It was outside, so I had to chip away at it quite literally to get all the ice off the seat. But it was just clear skies from the get-go, so I'm fingers crossed. I think we're in for a pretty nice tour in terms of weather. He says now on the first day. Never say that, Blake. Never say that. I'm hoping also that the audio is coming through okay on the cameras. I've had a few problems with the audio not being quite as clear as it normally is, so we'll find that out this evening when I get to the hotel. On that subject, we're aiming today to get to Anglesey. That's our end goal for today. We've got a rather nice hotel booked. That was on offer via booking.com. So we're going to make our way north, going all the way to the coast via Aberystwyth, and staying, I can't remember the name of the hotel, but obviously we'll see it when we get there. Staying just by the bridge, literally just over the bridge into Anglesey was where the hotel is. So tomorrow morning we'll wake up on Anglesey and explore there a little bit before coming back into North Wales. The Son. Hello. That looks like a school there. Yeah, that's a school. So Dad, just for reference, we're turning off this, we're turning left in 2 miles. That's a big tractor.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my GPS is showing the left turn also.
Oh, okay.
Or at least bare left, I guess.
Okay, there we go. Oh, look at the views! Fantastic. One of the many great features on the bike.
What's that?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was talking to the wonderful people that were watching about this enormous screen that's in front of me. Right now, I'm in a bubble of calm air, and that's why I figured the microphone would be working better than it had done on previous rides. So I'm hoping I found that sweet spot to stop any kind of distortion in this series. But we'll check that on the laptop when we get into the hotel. Oh, see, look at spring is in the air. I still haven't got my mirrors quite right. I just can't find the sweet spot with the mirrors on this bike. I can't. My one on the right is better than the one on the left, but I can't quite see clearly without me moving my body to go like that. Look, hopefully I'll again, I keep forgetting to adjust it. Okay, we're turning left in a second.
Okay.
Next left. I hope it's not some track with what? We'll take it easy. Where are you? Okay. There we go. B-road time.
Okay.
Single track. This will take us back through to the road that we should be on. We're just cutting through, right? We're still clear. It's all clear around that corner. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realise you were so close. As in, you could see. I mean, Montgomery Cottage. That's nice. Lots of green stuff around that house. All these houses, in fact. Okay, clear around this corner. And the following corner. Okay. Best thing about this, I've got no idea where I am. I love that. It's roads that I'm not familiar with. I mean, before anyone says or types anything, or before Dad says anything, I know that I'm in Wales, and I know that I'm on a motorbike. You know. Yeah. I mean, I'm not familiar with this road, and I'm not familiar with this route. That's what I meant.
We know enough to know what we don't know.
But
yeah, profound, huh?
Check him out. That's right, ladies, and it's a car coming. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I got it.
We have that width for the entire tour. That's a fantastic 90 that lady was wearing. I'm glad she felt so comfortable wearing that out. Your bike looks good in the mirrors. You look good on it too. Oh my goodness, look on the right.
Whoa.
Look at the view. Look at that view. Holy moly. Well, that detour was worth it.
No kidding. Isn't that something?
Wow.
Well, there you go. That's how it works, right? If we hadn't taken this detour, we wouldn't have had that view.
That's how it works. Yeah. I would have a go on that tractor. That looks awesome. Montgomery. We're in Montgomery. Look at that. That's the route less travelled into Montgomery. And it's just after 9, so hopefully Montgomery will have something to offer in terms of food for us. I know it's going to be bigger than Anchor.
Yeah.
We weren't filming then, but Anchor was nothing. It was a nothing. It was like 2 buildings. Okay, so this is a bad junction. We'll take this easy. So it's very steep. It's clear. So just go, Dad. Go. When you're comfortable. There's nothing there. Okay, so we're just going to find somewhere flat to pull in. The castle, I think, was actually to our left there. I've already Googled this. Actually, no, it's up here, I think. My goodness, the arse on that girl was incredible. Okay.
I'd have been looking, I'd agree with you.
So the castle's up that way, which we're not going to go. But we're going to go here in the square and pull up. Okay, and there we go. We've got, oh, there's a spa at least. We're going to go here. I'm going to go back end in first. Fantastic stuff. Oh, beautiful ride. Cool. So that's our second way marker, and it's not even 9 o'clock. We made it to Montgomery, and look how beautiful it is. There's a cafe just there, which is great. And there are our motorcycles, all lined up. Like a pro, Dad, like a pro. That's it.
Like a pro, man. Been doing it all my life.
Alright, so we'll turn the cameras off here. We'll bump him. Good man. And we're going to go and get some coffee.
Yeah.
And something to eat. And we'll see you guys in just a second. So, see you in a bit.